Today's video from Sharpel. We're taking a quick look at fake polymer banknotes in the UK. So this video follows up from my video I did showing you the security features of the new £20 polymer, which when it was released in February 2020 was billed as the most secure banknote of all time. I've actually now got a fake polymer banknote which was handed over to us, so I can go through some of the security features. It's a lot easier to highlight them when you've got someone's attempt at a fake note. So in front of you I've got a genuine £20 polymer note and then the fake one here. There's several things to spot on these notes that make them really difficult to forge. So the first thing you'll notice on this one is that where in this window here, which has got the Margate Tower and the Turner Contemporary Gallery, they're clearly gold and blue on the front, and if you tilt the note it also fluoresces outwards. If you do the same on this one, although it's blue and gold just about, there's no fluorescing. And then if you turn the note round, on the back of the genuine note it's clearly silver, and again the lighthouse beams out if you turn the note or tilt the note. On the back of this one it's still gold and blue, so that's something they really struggle with. There's obviously no fluorescing and the colour is not silver. Another obvious feature to me is there's no, on the window again, you've got on the genuine note you've got the portrait of the Queen. Here there's an attempt at a portrait of the Queen, but her face is virtually entirely missing. And then on the other thing to look out for on the windows, down here on the genuine note there's a window of Tintern Abbey, and on the fake note it's the wrong size. So if you put the notes over the top of each other, in fact if you put the fake one on the top, you can clearly see that even though the notes are lined up, the windows are different size. And the other thing is, I don't know if this will come across on the video, but there's detailing on this window, so it's got 20 20 20 written out numerically lots of time, and there's some very faint detail of the window, and that is not shown on the fake note. It's completely clear, there's no 20s written out and there's no detailing on the window. So they're all things that are possible to spot from the naked eye. The other thing the forgers struggle with is the foil patch here. So this is of the coronation crown, so it's a hologram. Again, under normal light, if you tilt it, you can see it's a hologram. It's reactive, and on the reverse as well there's a little T in there, and again the colours change or fluoresce under natural light. On the fake note that just doesn't happen. They've had an attempt at putting the coronation crown on and it does a little bit, you can just tell it's not genuine, and then on the back absolutely nothing happens, so it doesn't react to the light at all. Other things to look out for on the note, which actually the more you look at it the more obvious it is, it's things like the detailing. So on the genuine note the colour, the background is really sharp and clear. On the fake note, well, to start with, the colour's wrong, so you can see here that it's a totally different colour, and the detailing isn't so clear, and that's also reflected on the back of the note as well. So either side of Turner, you can see there on the genuine note it's like a yellowy sort of colour. Here it's reddy, and there's too much purple. So I'd recommend, if you're suspicious of a note, when you're only looking at this note and you're not suspicious of it, you might take it. But if you've got two side by side, it becomes more and more obvious the longer you look at it that there's problems with the note. So what else can you look for? What else stands out? There's no sharpness obviously, so it's anything that's blurry or smudgy, because it's the detail on the note that they really fall down on. I spotted something else as well on under the serial number of the genuine note. You can see the back of this 20 hologram here, so this is like a real key thing. And on here, on the fake note, on the back of it, there's just no detail. There is something there, but there's no detail whatsoever. And then obviously one thing they'd really struggle with is this on the genuine note. When you tilt this hologram here under the lighthouse, it toggles between the numeric 20 and pounds, as it's fluorescing. I hope that comes across in the video. Here that doesn't happen, it just says 20, it doesn't fluoresce really, and then it doesn't change. So they're details to look out for. Obviously they're all available to the naked eye. So I've had damaged notes that have caused a bit of problem. So this is a note that's been heated, so it's suffered a bit of damage, but even on the damaged note the details are still sharper around where the queen is in the background here, but also it's clearly gold and blue, and then silver on the reverse again. The hologram is reactive, as is this one down here, even though the note's been damaged. So I understand how people make mistakes and accept fake notes, because obviously maybe you're not suspecting one, you've not had it for a while, and you also think that the polymer notes are unfakeable, so maybe you're not quite as on board. But the ultimate test is if you've got access to a UV light. If you put the fake note under the UV light, nothing really happens. There's been a minor fluorescing down here, but if it's a genuine note, that'll clearly say the 20 hologram there and the 20 hologram there. So that's like a foolproof way of doing it. So I'd always recommend, if you're taking cash in a retail or hospitality premises, your UV light is well worth having. Partly because of a deterrent, so people can see you're on the ball with it. Word gets out that you're the type of place that checks notes, then they won't bring them there. The other thing I've noticed as well, actually, this doesn't come across very well in the video, but the feel of the note. So the genuine note has braille markings here. So on the 20 there's raised dots, and that's the same on the 10, but there's just less of them. And the note itself feels slightly differently, so there's raised areas to it. This one, there's no braille. The braille's not a security feature, but the fact that it's not on there kind of is a security feature, as the note is totally smooth. So that's another way of checking that the note's not genuine. Okay, I thought that'd be interesting as a follow-up to the video on what security features there are on the £20 note, to actually see a proper fake one. Okay, I hope that video's been helpful. Got plenty more videos showing you mainly how to get the best out of the sharp cash registers, but other things to do with retail, so feel free to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit sharphelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.